Guys, I had an imagination today. I was chilling and relaxing earlier on a few minutes ago, and I had an imagination, and I pictured KM9 with a red background, and I'm thinking, what's this? What's KM9 with a red background? And then the wind blew it away, and behind it, a face came out, and it was Kylian Mbappe. And I'm thinking, what's that? So I get up, and then boom, I go online and I'm seeing news that PSG have accepted a bid from Al Hilal for Kylian Mbappe, £260 million, and I'm like, okay, so this feels deja vu. I'm thinking, why? And then I recalled my little thought about Mbappe and his face and KM9, and then the red in the back, and I'm thinking, oh, but this is PSG that has Al Hilal is the team that has bid for the player, not Manchester United. And then I remembered, actually there is a window that United can sign Kylian Mbappe, and it's possible, guys. Have you imagined Kylian Mbappe joining Manchester United? Welcome to the hotspot, guys. My name is Webb, and on this day the biggest news in the world is that Al Hilal, a club from Saudi Arabia, has had the confidence to bid for Kylian Mbappe with £260 million money that PSG has accepted. Now, we all know the situation with Kylian Mbappe and how he's certainly a player that the whole world of football would be fighting to have at the first chance. Now, here we are. The player has sent signs that he doesn't want to stay at Paris Saint-Germain. He wants to move. The club has confirmed, Paris Saint-Germain, that they want him to leave, or he signs their contract. They gave him an ultimatum which he disrespected. Now they have accepted a bid from a club in Saudi Arabia that wants to take him for a year. But PSG are saying, whereas we know he may not be interested and he has the right as a player to refuse to go to this club, we are open to another club he would prefer to go to, taking him, so as long as they're going to meet his wages, close to £1 million per week, that is what he earns. But if you can pay him his wages, you can have him on loan for a year, and after that he can join Real Madrid, because PSG will not want to do business with Real Madrid. They feel disrespected that Madrid spoke and agreed with their player, had agreements with their player. When he's contracted with them, they can't sell to them. And Madrid anyway can't pay that amount of money for him now for a year. So if United come and say, we are going to meet your wages, I mean, Kylian Mbappe would die to play for Manchester United. Ask me why. Whereas he's a star, he has won the World Cup, he has reached the final, played the best final I've seen, beautiful football. He played in that final despite his France losing that game. He has earned the captain's armband for his national team. He's the star in the French national team that is winning the World Cup. He's a big player, but he has never played for a big club. Yes, that's the reality. And he's only 24. He needs to play for a big club. Now, guys, no one should sound disrespecting PSG, guys. I'm speaking facts here. I mean, it's a Monday, brutal facts, guys. I told you to subscribe if you haven't. But he has got to play for a big club. PSG is a rich club. It's not a big club. Do I need to explain that? It has no pedigree. Manchester City is a rich club that is fighting to become big. That's why it has bought the best manager in the world. It has won a treble, but it's only won its first Champions League title. So it's just building. That's why even Arsenal is not yet a big club like Manchester United. No disrespect to Arsenal fans. You've not won a Champions League. You're not big. Manchester United is a multi-Champions League winner. Real Madrid is a multi-Champions League winner. Now, these are big clubs. So Mbappe, who has the potential of being the next best player after Ronaldo, who is obviously out, Lionel Messi, who is out, Mbappe could be holding football next in terms of potential. But he cannot do that without playing for a big club, not at Al Hilal, not even for a week. He should be playing for a big club. And the big club is Manchester United. And that's why he accepted to join Madrid, because Madrid is a big club. Now, United should be going into a bidding war. These are bidding wars United should be going in, using their ego, not even money. We may not have the Al Hilal money, but we have the ego. We say the £1 million, that's money we can pay. If we can pay Harry Maguire £200,000 per week, we should be able to pay Kylian Mbappe £20 million per week, bruh. If you can pay Harry Maguire £200,000 per week, you should be able to pay Kylian Mbappe 20 million. So what's £1 million? In a week, those shirt sales would recover all that money, all his wages. But the club would immediately become competitive, because if you look at what Erik ten Hag is building, Kylian Mbappe is the only missing person. Forget about Rasmus Højlund and Sofian Amrabat. We've got Onana, we've got a goalkeeper. You wasted money on Mason Mount. But when you get Kylian Mbappe, we don't need anyone else. Just elevate, graduate Maino to be the backup for Casemiro. Keep Scott McTominay. Sell the whole lot of nobodies. And the KM9, I remembered in my thought, KM9 made the shirt number 9. Anthony Martial, I'm thinking, who is puts on shirt number 9? Anthony Martial. Anthony Martial, obviously, even if he should be one of the first players leaving, it's good that club's interested in him, I hear. But he should surrender the shirt the moment Mbappe arrives. Even if no club wants Martial, he should just come out and surrender the shirt number 9. So that's why my thought made sense. The KM9, and I'm thinking, guys, by the way, when I have some of these imaginations, sometimes they come to pass. So it's a possibility that United can have Kylian Mbappe, but they should first make a move. And for me, that's the issue. This is where I have issues with United. We'll be slow on moving on certain players we need. We were too fast to move for Mason Mount, but we are too slow to release Mason Greenwood, and too slow to go into a bidding war for Kylian Mbappe, the best footballer in the world. We are here going to, wasting time on Rasmus Højlund, who is unproven. We should pause. No disrespect to Rasmus Højlund. He wants United. He loves the club. Yes, we would love to see him there, to be honest. But the situation has changed. He wouldn't blame us. If Kylian Mbappe is in the picture, it's Mbappe. So he couldn't blame us. So we should go for Kylian Mbappe. For me, this is the bidding war he should be in. Not bidding for Rasmus Højlund in a bidding war with PSG. No, we should be in a bidding war with Real Madrid. We should be selling the Manchester United project. The Real Madrid project. Madrid is also going into a rebuilding process. Xabi Alonso, there is no guarantee it will work. So Kylian Mbappe cannot be excited by that dream. They could struggle the way United struggled post Sir Alex Ferguson for years. Does he want to be a part of that? He will be like a Paul Pogba. He will keep, even the best players failed in unstable projects. For Manchester United, stability is there. We've got Erik ten Hag. The whole Manchester United project and the pedigree, the project and what. So he will forget about joining Real Madrid after a year. For as long as, if we have him only for 1 year, he will not think about Real Madrid. The following, even if it means stripping Bruno Fernandes. Sorry, guys, man, I'm just being extreme, but it's okay. Even if it means stripping, if he says the condition is I come and I be the captain, it's okay. I don't think Bruno Fernandes would take offense. He would just surrender the captain's armband. If this is the condition to have Kylian Mbappe, anything for Mbappe, guys, anything to have him, and it's possible. £1 million per week is nothing. When Sheikh Jassim is about to come, I'm thinking if Sheikh Jassim was here, guys, now this is now when I wish again that this whole sale situation had been sorted long time ago. If Sheikh Jassim was here, I wouldn't be here ranting. It would be done. The bid would be in now, like yesterday. The moment PSG accept, United would be saying a bid by United to take Kylian Mbappe on loan for 1 year, promise to meet his wages, give him half of his image rights. Bro. These are the bidding wars United should be in. But I wonder who is making the decisions at the club. And I've heard fans saying Mbappe would change the Erik ten Hag project. What? He shouldn't be joining United. And I'm thinking, guys, you know who you're talking about. It's Kylian Mbappe. Mbappe is needed by any club. Any club in the world would want to have Mbappe now. There is nothing like wasting money. There is nothing like he's the only, if you think about the Man United puzzle, Mbappe is the only missing piece in that puzzle. The defense is solid. The goal, I don't need I talk about the goal and the football we play going forward. That is, I saw the 1-2s, the tic-tackers we are passing in certain moments when we are attacking in Arsenal's final third between Antony, Bruno Fernandes, then Jadon Sancho, and I'm thinking now if there is Mbappe and his pace with Bruno Fernandes, think about the magic that would be there. Forget about a natural number 9. Mbappe would bring goals. Everyone would become a number 9. The pace in that team, the flair, Eriksen would pick up, everyone would step up their game. Marcus Rashford flying in from the left, Dilly Darling and switching to the right. Then Kylian Mbappe goes to the left. Then Mason Greenwood then comes back in the picture. He's a false nine. It would be a puzzle that Manchester City would look at, and they would go. Pep Guardiola would be like, "Oh my goodness, what is happening?" You see, Pep Guardiola reinvented football. I think with Kylian Mbappe and Erik ten Hag, and how we played. You saw the way we played Arsenal, and Declan Rice became Basmati Rice, guys. No disrespect. Now imagine with Mbappe in that mix. Mbappe all over, left, right and center, dancing, flying, running, stepping over, turning. My goodness. My goodness. Defenses would be dancing salsa, Latino and everything. You know, all forms of dances, break dance, goals, gallows. Guys, there is nothing. We need to break the bank. If the Glazers can do one good thing, if they are the ones who have got to sanction this, let them do this one good thing. One good thing for Manchester United. We'll remember them. It's good to live with a mark. We'll remember them when Sheikh Jassim comes in, that you've sanctioned the best loan for Manchester United. I don't know who sanctioned certain loan moves for Weghorst. Hey, this is the loan move we should be sanctioning, because there is a possibility. Because Mbappe will not want to join Al Hilal. That other clubs, 3 other Premier League clubs are interested in him. He can't join Arsenal. It's a small club. It's like moving from Arsenal to PSG. It's like, you know, moving from... Let me not disrespect Arsenal fans. Let me not attack no fans here. It's not a war. I'm just making a point, guys. Take no offense in what I'm saying. But yeah, that's my honest opinion. I think Manchester United should go into that bidding war with Al Hilal and Real Madrid and whoever else wants Kylian Mbappe, the other 3 Premier League clubs, because that's a war that United can easily win. Carlo Ancelotti is leaving Madrid. Mbappe, he's joining Brazil. Jabi Alonso will be the next coach of Madrid. That's a rebuilding project. Luka Modric is leaving. Toni Kroos, what? Come on, it's there. The next big club to join is Manchester United. Guys, we have a divine opportunity. Speaking of that, I hinted about Maino and how I think Kobe Maino has come of age. And this is, again, I feel like the man, and guys, when I imagine things, they do happen. I feel like that thought that I got earlier on today, the man above was communicating something, the god of football, the god of Manchester United. So, guys, I feel so positive about this. I feel like it can actually happen. Manchester United could join, could bid. If Manchester United made a bid, even if we made a bid and failed, it's okay. At least if we attempt. For me, success would look like we've made an attempt, an official bid registered for Kylian Mbappe from United, and Mbappe has turned it down. We try to improve it, and we say, okay, this young boy chose to go for money, not for football. Let's leave him. That would be on him. The whole world would judge him, but for us, we would have given him the opportunity to join the most promising project in football, to build something that is going to make him a legend for life, to build something that would make him as big as a Maradona in Napoli. Something that would make him perhaps try to be as big as the Eric Cantonas. Something that would cement his place as now the new king of the game, playing at the biggest club. He would follow into the footsteps of Cristiano Ronaldo. He comes and plays 3-4 good seasons. His prime, Madrid is coming, fighting to get him. They pay record figures for him, and we release him to Madrid. He goes and makes records there as well later after 4 seasons. That's the story that he wants to write. That's the story of success that Kylian Mbappe would want to write. And that is why it's so possible that Manchester United should go. Guys who think he might disorganize our project, I think you're not serious. Forget about that. Mbappe is needed by any club that is serious, that has got ambitions, that wants to progress, that wants to compete and win titles. More so if you don't need so many other players to sign. United right now doesn't need so many other players anymore. We are okay if we get Mbappe. If we don't, we can go back to our plan of Rasmus, Højlund and Amrabat. But spend those wages on Mbappe for 1 year and see what happens after that. Subscribe to the Hotspot, guys, if you haven't. But yeah, that's the big news today. Has been about Kylian Mbappe and how he's wanted. PSG have accepted a bid from a Saudi Arabian club, Al Hilal, a bid of £260 million. Now that's the world record. I don't even want to go into how much they do want to pay him, because again, it might bring you a lot of thoughts, and you think about your son or little brother who you condemned from playing football, and you're thinking, oh my god, I wanted my kid to be a doctor, and he had talent in football, I fettered his skill, but oh my goodness, which doctor can earn this amount of money? Guys, sport is power. If you've got kids who play football, who play any sport, you do want to understand the power of sport. Don't fetter their talent, support them, because you never know what they will do. Imagine your kid getting a bid to be earning about 70 or 80 million pounds per year. Imagine that. Your kid to earn about 13 million pounds per week in wages because of football. He's 24. So sport is power, and that's what Kylian Mbappe is the hottest man now being spoken about in global football. The power of the beautiful game, guys. Of course, many of you are concerned about the Saudi money. The reality is that well, if they have the money, they've got the right to spend it. They are trying to buy sport. They have mastered the power of sport. I've kept preaching to people about the power of sport and what it can do. Saudi, with their money, they are saying they're investing in sport. Saudi and Qatar, it's very deliberate. Their oil money, because they know oil is not exactly sustainable, and gas. Maybe they need to look at ways to become bigger. And if you're investing in sport that everyone loves, if you own sport in the world, they almost try owning golf. They're almost owning golf. They have invested a lot of money in owning golf, so they can invest a lot of money in owning football. So sport, entertainment, later on they will buy the biggest entertainment, music making, whatever, what organizations in the world, Universal, name them, Polydor and what have you. They would buy all of them and own them, because they know the things that people love. If you own those, you own the world. That's what they're doing. So should FIFA try to regulate them, because that might change and maybe make the ground not level, like they will be far ahead of the rest because of their money. So the have-nots will not be again able to sit on the same table. Or you can look at it from the positive side and say they will grow the game because they have the money and they are willing to make the investment in the game. But money might kill the game. So it's a whole long thing, but I don't want to go into it. What I want to know is that for now, Kylian Mbappe can be lured to sign for Manchester United ahead of Al Hilal, despite the big offer, because he doesn't want, obviously, to join Al Hilal. He wants to play for a big club, and the biggest club he can play for now, the best for him now, before he can join Madrid if he still wants to, is Manchester United. Should they go for him? 100%. Let me know what you think. Subscribe to the Hotspot. My name is Webb. I will see you later.